Hi guys, it's me KJ again. I'm here with another video, and this look is a glittery lip look. I am obsessed with glittery lips, so I decided to do one. Continue watching. So right here, I'm just going to put on some loose powder by Maybelline in the color medium, and I have really oily skin, and I found that using powder underneath your foundation helps you stay dry. So that's what I'm doing here. Moving on to my eyebrows, I'm just grooming them, just getting them in a little better shape because my eyebrows were a mess. So yes, I'm just grooming them, cleaning them up a little bit, and then I'll start them. Moving right along, I'm using a regular brow pencil that I got from my local beauty supply store in the color of dark brown, and I'm just gonna shape my eyebrows and get them to the desired shape that I would like, and then I'm gonna move on. Moving right along onto the best part, the concealing part, and I am using LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn to conceal my eyebrows. Ta-da! I did the other brow off camera. So right here I'm just cleaning up everything, and I am blending out that concealer, making a smooth canvas. Doing makeup is a work of art. You need a smooth surface to work with. And always remember that brows are sisters, not twins, so don't get crazy about trying to make them perfect. Right here I'm going into my MAC palette. I'm not sure what kind of palette it is because I do believe that I chose every color in this palette. It came with 16 different shades that I chose. So I kind of like built my own palette. So this shade is like a, I want to say it's in between a brown and a dark purple type of color. So I just put that all over my lid because I'm just doing a basic eye look. I'm not doing nothing too dramatic or too crazy because this is a glittery lip look. So I'm just putting that all over my lid, all over the crease and everything, just making that the base color that I'm going for. Now I'm going in with a dark brown to try to define that crease a little better. I didn't use too much of it because I don't want it to be a smoky look. So I just put a little bit in the crease just to kind of define that brow bone. Now with the rest of the concealer that I use for my brows, I just put it all over my lid to kind of define this color that I'm going to put over top of it. I just wanted to pop a little bit more. I wouldn't call this a crease cut because I really didn't cut the crease or anything. I just put concealer on my lid to make the next color just pop out a little bit better. That's all. And here I'm just blending it out, you know, blending out that line, bringing out those colors a little bit more. Right here I'm just spraying my brush to get it wet because the next color I'm using is a glittery color, and it's like a peachy orangey kind of, and I'm just putting that all over my lid to give it a little bit of color. So it's time to highlight those brows, and I am going into my Sephora palette. It's similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I think it's a little better if you ask me. And I'm using like a light gold and a dark gold together, and that's going to be my highlight. Now this part is the craziest part for me because I do not know how to do a wing line. So this will be my first time trying it, and this will be the first time of anybody even seeing me do it. So just bear with me. I'm trying my best. And the liner that I'm using is by Tarte, and it is the Man Eater collection. Right here, I am just putting mascara on my eyelashes because I'm about to apply these Black Rose lashes. And the Black Rose lashes that I'm using are in the style Envy. Envy is the most dramatic style I have. They are really thick, they pop. You will see them a mile away, and they are beautiful. They are gorgeous. And the lash glue that I'm using is Duo Glue. It's in the color Clear. It dries clear. It looks white, but it dries clear. And that's that. Now, I know a lot of people have trouble putting lashes on, and right here, this is probably the easiest way that I know how to. I just look down into a mirror, and I use the tweezers at first, but then sometimes it's a lot better with your fingers. So whatever feels good to you, just do it that way. But the best way is to look down into a mirror. I'm really over here cracking up at that wing liner. That wing liner is so horrible. But I'm glad these lashes is going to hide it. So let's move on. So I went ahead and applied the other lash off camera. And now let's move on to the face. And right here I am using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. It is the color corrector in the color orange, and I am putting that under my eyes where the dark spots are, on my mustache to try to hide that, and any dark spots that I have on my face, and then I'm blending it out. So right here I'm taking that same brush, which is a Real Techniques brush, and I am using the rest of the concealer that I used for my brows, under my eye, on my mustache, on my chin, wherever I put that orange stuff at. So I'm just trying to use it all and to highlight before I even put my foundation on. It helps it blend better, and the highlight will be a little bit more natural. So there you go. So the foundation that I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin, and it is in the color Almond, and that's number 94. And usually this foundation is a little dark for me, but being as though it's been the summertime, my skin has gotten a little darker, and plus I use that concealer and the color corrector, which it kind of balanced everything out, so I didn't have to mix my foundation at all, and I am so happy for that because I've always had to mix my foundations. But this foundation is very, very good. It's very matte, and it literally stay all day, like super stay. So Maybelline is one of the best foundations that you can use from a drugstore, and it definitely fits up there with those high-end ones. And 2 pumps went a long way because I just used 2 little pumps, and that just covered my whole face, and it looks like it's full coverage. Now going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, I'm using the lightest shade in the medium to deep palette. It's very, very light, as you can tell, but I'm going to go over top of that with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn anyway. I just wanted this look. I want my highlight to show. So I'm just taking a little beauty blender and I'm going to just blend that concealer out. Yeah, just continue watching. You'll see. Trust the process. And I am using a damp beauty blender, by the way. Make sure your beauty blender is clean and it's damp. It will make it so much better, I promise you. So with that same damp beauty blender, I am going into my Maybelline loose powder and I am going to set my under eye. I don't usually bake, but the summertime it's hot and you need to bake. All that humidity. Moving right along, I am going in that same palette. And I am going to contour. I am going to be using the darkest shade to contour my cheeks and my temple and my forehead and under my chin and jawline and all that stuff.
I'll get it for you, baby. Tell me what you want. Come and show me, baby. I've been losing my mind, alright. I've been losing my sleep all night, girl. Hit your phone 1 a.m. Are you home? Hit your phone 1 a.m. in the zone, girl. I've been working hard, trying to earn your love. And lately we've been falling apart, but I've fallen way too far. We need a little FaceTime, waste time. Tryna make you my girl, don't waste time. We need a little FaceTime, waste time. Tryna make you my girl, don't waste time. Tell me where have you gone? You've been distant lately. Heard you hit the road, oh you drive me crazy. Just bring it home, no I got you, baby.
Okay, we're wiping away all that powder, and now we're going to set that contour with some powder and blend out that harsh line that you see. And then after that, we're going to put some blush and we'll be ready.
I'm in the zone, girl. I've been working hard, trying to earn your love. And lately we've been falling apart, but I've fallen way too far. We need a little FaceTime, waste time. Tryna make you my girl, don't waste time. We need a little FaceTime, waste time. Tryna make you my girl.
So the blush that I'm using is just from my local beauty supply store. I want to say it's Ruby Kisses. I believe so. It came with 4 different colors, and I just love the 2 pink ones that I have in there. And right here, I am setting my face with the Wet n Wild Matte Finish Setting Spray. It's okay. I have to find a new one. I have to find a really good one. It's alright, but it's not that great. Me, pets, waving my face, trying to dry up that setting spray. So now we're putting the glow. That's the same colors that I used under my eyes. The two gold, it's a light gold and a dark gold in the Sephora palette. Okay, so now that we're glowed up, we're moving on to the lips. And this lip pencil actually I got from the Dollar Tree. I wanted to try it out. It's really creamy. I don't know if it was creamy because I had lip balm on my lips or if it was creamy because it is creamy. But anyway, it glide on very smoothly. And then I am going to use my e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick in the color red. And I love e.l.f.'s moisturizing lipstick. I absolutely do, because I love my lips to be moist and I love them to look like they're hydrated. I don't like matte. Matte is not my thing, so I will go with this lipstick any day. So right here, I'm going to take my Maybelline loose powder and I'm going to pat that all over my lips. And that's just to give it a stickier, a foundation to stick to. I don't want it to be on anything. I don't want the glitter to be moving all around or anything. And then I'm going to take that same powder and put it all around my lips. So here I'm going to take the eyelash glue and I am going to apply it all over the bottom of my lips. Well, my bottom lip, I'll say. And then I am going to take a MAC brush, a really small brush, and I am going to pat the glitter all over my lips. When I first started applying the glitter onto my lips, it was beautiful. This camera does no justice to what it looks like outside of the camera. Sleep all night, girl. Hit your phone 1 a.m. Are you home? Hit your phone 1 a.m. And I'm going to repeat the same steps for the top lip. I'm just going to do one side at a time.
In my head again, you had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I?
And there you have it, my finished look. I am so happy with it. It looks beautiful. If you have any questions, just write the questions below and I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Black Rose Lashes.